Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how I got this really pretty green look with this pretty shimmer using the Mikayla Pot 2 eyeshadow palette from Glamlite Cosmetics. I love this packaging. It's so beautiful. But look at these really pretty shimmers that are in here. I love these greens. They're just perfect. And I've never worn this dress before, and this color matched perfectly, so that's why I went with this eyeshadow look. Okay, to start off, you always want to use either an eye primer or a concealer if you don't have an eye primer, because it makes your colors really pop and it makes your eyeshadow last a lot longer. But starting off, we're going to start with this color Bro and a fluffy brush that's about this size. So you're just going to take it, and this is going to be our transition shade. And you're just going to put it right above your crease by tapping it on. Tap, tap, tap. Just get it on there. And then once it's on there, you're just going to go in small circles to blend it out. The lighter pressure you use, the better, because it blends a lot smoother and you're not going to have those harsh lines. So just little pressure and these little circles and back and forth motions until it's nice and blended and you get the shape that you want. If you feel like you need more color, get a little bit more color, just add a little bit at a time until you get it how you want it. Okay, once you get that all blended, it should look something like this. And then you're going to take a fluffy brush that's even smaller, and we're going to be going in with this olive green shade right here called Beauty Kills. And we're going to take that, and you're going to put this one on your crease, not above your crease. And then we're going to slowly blend it into that first color that we did. So just tap it onto your crease. And then once again, little circles. And then up and down, creating this V shape in your outer corner to kind of wing it upwards, if that makes sense. And really light pressure around the edges, and it'll blend in nice and easy with that first shade that we put on there. So you should have something like this. So once you get that blended, it should look like this. And then you're just going to take your finger and take this shade right here called Insane. It's a really pretty green. And using your finger, you're just going to start in the inner corner and tap it on. We're not going to cut our crease this time. We're just going to use our finger to make the illusion of having that crease. Goes on super smooth. These are like butter. I love these. And you're just going to keep packing it on in that shape. Go about halfway and tap around that outer edge over here. So you should get something that looks like that. You're going to bring it up above your crease just a little bit. I got black on me. But it's going to look something like that. Once you get that blended or put on there, once you get it like put on there, you're going to take that smaller fluffy brush once again and just very slowly and easily go around and clean up the edge a little bit. And then you're going to go in and grab the shade Cody James with that same brush. Just take it, and then we're going to tap that on this outer corner, creating that V shape and doing little circle motions, adding a little bit at a time to that outer corner. Slowly blend it a little bit into the shimmer color, just around the edge, so there's no harsh line. And then once you get that on there, you're going to take the same brush and we're going to go in with this darker like blue green color. It's called the Commons. This is going to be the darkest shade that we use, and you're going to take that and also put that on the outer corner to add some dimension and depth to your look. So it's going to darken it up a little bit. Once you get that on there, you're going to take the same brush will be fine. And then we're still going to have that darker color on there. You're going to bring it to your lower lash line and go about 3/4 of the way on your lower lash line. It's going to look crazy at first, but just put it on there. I'm trying to do this where you can see, but I'm also looking in this mirror. And then, so you see how it goes down a little bit? I always just take my finger and look up and just rub upwards, and it makes it not so far down. And then after that color, you're going to get that color Insane again, that shimmer that we used. Take the same brush, and you're just going to put Insane the rest of the way and blend it in to that darker green. Something like that. For the inner corner highlight, we're going to take this really small rounded brush, and we're going to take this shade right here called Dreams. It's a really bright, pretty green shimmer, and we're just going to pack it onto the inner corner just by tapping, and as you tap, it will blend into the top and the lower lash line. So just tap it on just like that. And then that's done. Once you finish getting that on there, you're going to take a eyeliner of your choice. I like to use this felt tip liquid liner, and you're just going to line the top of your lid along your lashes really thin, just to blend in when you put your falsies on. It'll help blend in the lash band. So just lightly go over your top lid with the black eyeliner. Once you finish with that, I am taking a black pencil liner, and I'm just going to put that right in my waterline to darken it up and give it a little more contrast. Just like that. And now we're just going to apply some mascara and some falsies. The falsies I like using are Ardell Demi Wispies. So let me put those on and I'll be right back. This is the finished look. I really hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think. And if you have any questions on how I did anything, feel free to ask and I'll answer to the best of my ability. If you guys like and follow, it's greatly appreciated. And you'll also be able to see it next time I post any more tutorials. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.